Hey everybody, this is RyderOnStorm. Today we are starting our actual play of Elegy. It is a Ironsworn based game, inspired by it and inspired by Vampire the Masquerade, Requiem, bunch of other stuff made by Miracle M. This is going to be session 0. So yeah, we're gonna go through. We're gonna make our character, make our city, figure that stuff out. I got some pages printed out for character creation because, well, my phone is what's recording, so I couldn't really look through the PDF. I really hope they release like a physical copy at some point whenever they're done, because I would love to get a physical copy on my shelf. It would be fucking awesome. And yeah, so yeah, we got a bunch of things. Ooh, what dice does this use? Does this say to begin your campaign, multiplayer campaign, go through yada, basic setting. Create character. I think it's just 2d10s. Probably says it over here. This is the reference booklet. I just printed it off, cut it, and put a thing in to keep it together. Oh, here we go. 2d10s. Let's get some dice. Cigar box of dice. Ooh, those all got mixed up. Alright, we need 2d10s. I think we need something pretty, though. Yeah, we definitely need pretty dice for this. Definitely need to make a D100 set for those random charts that we're going to look at. I would go over and more in detail and like go through the rule book, but I'm not great at screen capture yet, so I'm just not going to do that, and I'll worry about that stuff later. But where the fuck? Ah, do we go with these? Are we feeling these? Are we feeling the vibe? Blue and purple. Is that the vibe? Yeah, that'll be the vibe. So there's that. And of course, I will need my roll scroll that I got. It's got all my other little accoutrements. It does have a set of dice in there, but you gotta use like new game, new dice, right? New game, new dice. And also, this is where I keep my pencil. Got my mechanical pencil, good eraser. Ooh, I like these dice. So these dice, if you can see them, got weather, direction, moods. Those are super useful. Then the set that I use for my other, like my home game or off-camera game that I'm playing of Ironsworn. I'll do an Ironsworn game at some point. I'm just still feeling out the system of that one and just kind of getting used to it. Yeah, a little manic energy today. But grab some snacks, grab a drink, whatever. If you're watching, working, whatever. Just gonna try and keep talking because I totally know what I'm doing. I've listened to so many actual plays. But yeah, so this is the desk. This is my nice writing desk. You've probably seen it if you follow me on Instagram. Feel free to give me a follow over there. It's RyderOnStorm. They're probably a link in my bio. If not, just stalk me. You'll find it. It's fine. Yeah, we can put that over there. We can. I think we start with the world sheet. We'll go over what all these things are later. We're gonna start with our truths. Yeah, we'll start with our truths. That sounds good. And I can just I'll just move that journal. There we go. Yeah. Alrighty. Basic setting. Assume the following to be true. Vampires are corpses returned to life, sustained by drinking human blood to hunt. It uses human appearance and supernatural ability. Yeah. We know what vampires are. Only thing, blood. It's what they mean to live. Yeah. So we're if you're familiar with vampire media, you'll be familiar with this. If you're not, go watch Blade. Just go watch the old Blade trilogy with Wesley Snipes. That's basically all you need to know. It'll be a good time. Trust me. Vulnerabilities. Vampires don't die of old age. Are only destroyed by extreme damage. Society. Still the most destroying each other outright. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this just has us start this. So customize your setting and tailor it to your story. You'll pick your truths. Truths are assumptions about what your world will give flavor to, establish what's possible, and shape what's underneath is like. Each category section, choose one option and make it true in your vampire world. Your choices will set the background and tone of your stories and may even inspire missions. If none of the sample truth category fit your vision, feel free to adapt them to what you want. And we get a wonderful worksheet. This is very well done. I'm very happy with it. I kind of trimmed it up. I'm not a big fan of 8.5 by 11 for sizing. I kind of like A5 style a little bit more if I'm thinking right. So I just cut it down with my scissors. But let's start. Vampirism is believed to be divine punishment, genetic mutation, results of a failed ritual. Kind of want to go with genetic mutation. And the reason for that is there's a book. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a sci-fi book where like we discover that vampires are real and we then use their genetics for faster than light travel. And I gotta read that book, and I saved its name somewhere, but I have no idea what it is. If you remember what it is, leave it in the comments. If you know what it is. But I think a genetic mutation, leaving it a little more loosey-goosey, like vampires is kind of a thing, not inherently magical, but not like divine punishment, all of Vampire the Masquerade. Definitely think it's a little bit better that way. Light. All right, so a vampire's particular weakness. I think the blights should be, let's see, when their humanity slips, their sanity slips, when they're turned. I think it should be when their humanity slips. I think that gaining a blight, sure there's mechanics in the games for how that works, but I think they should start popping up distancing yourself from humanity. I think that's going to be a very good thing. Like that's what keeps them from being so crazy. All right. Natural powers and blight are inherited by their progenitor, seemingly random, influenced by their personality. Let's go inherited. Keeps it kind of tight, kind of focused. I like that a little bit more. I think that's gonna make it a little bit more better that way. Vampires can like focus, be like, yeah, we're gonna make this. We're gonna embrace this vampire. We're gonna know the outcome. Yeah, and then vampires can do weird like breeding things, and that's always fun, isn't it? Vampires. Yes. I think that's much better. Vampires should be able to enter places uninvited. It's too easy if they can't, or it's just harder for people to fight against the vampires. Let's see. Factions. Vampires of the city are divided by lineage into 5 factions. View on death into 5 factions. View on mortals into 3 factions. Let's go with lineage. I think that's what we've kind of set up here. Yeah, because like inherited from progenitor, genetic mutation. There you go. City's government divided among queens, unified under 1 queen, shared among duchesses. Let's go with united under one. I think that's a little bit more fun, you know. One main authority in the city. Combust in a pile. So sunlight. When vampires go out into the sun, they combust into a pile of ash, decay into a pile of bones, become solid statues. We're gonna go with ash. Definitely, we're gonna go with ash. That's fun. Hunting territory by its own place. Where can vampires hunt and feed? Where they have access to hunting grounds and their home surroundings. This is definitely like a vampiric cultural thing. I think, I think specific feeding grounds. Like I want to say that like maybe the queen of the city like gives people access to her hunting grounds. That's the way she controls and levies out things. District access. Can you linger? Can you linger in, not just pass through other factions' districts? Oh yeah. Because the factions of the lineages are gonna. Yes, but don't cause trouble. If you announce yourself at one of the district border posts, you let in. Let's go with yes, but don't cause trouble, because we're united under one queen in the city. So there's 5 factions, but there's one queen, and everyone should be against, you know, working together. Like, yeah, they're responsible. Like, you know, say one lineage is responsible for like the docks. That doesn't mean that you can't go there. It just means that if you cause trouble, they're going to be the authority that comes after you. And if they can't do that, or you're causing too much problems, then the queen of the city will come after you. Yeah, we're going with that. Vampire hunters are. I've actually thought about this a bit. I want them to be rare and unorganized. If vampiric society exists and they have a stranglehold on telecommunication and stuff, then like vampire hunters should be like desperate mortals that have like become fringe on the society and are either crazy or foolish or whatever to really come in and deal with them. Witches. Mortals that study and practice magic. I kind of want these to be super rare. I kind of want a more like focused vampire game, so I definitely think that rare is the best. You know, I kind of like if there's like a vampiric mage, I want them to be like, yeah, people can't do magic. That's stupid. Werewolves, humans turn large wolves, present within the city, but uncommon, common within the city. Mostly found in the wilds and outskirts. We're gonna go with wilds and outskirts. Cities are the place of vampire. Cities are the place of vampires. Werewolves are the things of the countryside. I've always liked that trope. I think it's much better because werewolves versus vampires, like, it's super fun in like the Underworld series, but if werewolves are too prevalent in the vampire story, I don't have as much fun with it, because like I'm all for like creature feature, like have the 2 monsters fight out, like that's why I like Underworld. But if we're going to tell a vampire story, I want to focus on the vampires, that the werewolves are a not common threat. Let's see. Fae, ethereal beings born in the land of dreams, are nothing but a myth, or perhaps something wiped out long ago, rare and exceedingly well hidden, common enough to hold real power in the underworld. Let's go with that one's hard. Let's go with rare and extremely well hidden. That way, if we feel like it, we can have like some kind of weird fey creature, fairy or whatever, come out and ruin our day. Probably horribly ruin our day. All right, so we got our truths done, and then let's see here. That's just going through the truths. I really hope I haven't like gotten the top of my head on that I'm doing everything where y'all can see me, because it would really suck to do this all over again. Creating your character. Creating your character. Okay. Okay. In Eulogy, you play as a vampire returned within the last 5 years. Though still young and inexperienced and weaker than most other vampires, both influence and powers, your character holds great potential and enough determination to pursue it. As her story unfolds, she'll evolve, change, and grow stronger. You'll begin the game by defining your character's traits. To create your character, you'll need a character sheet and a connection sheet found at the end of the manual. So let's see what we got here. These are all my other sheets. I got loose ends, adversaries, missions, and connections. And then this is feats and edges, it looks like. So we'll need these later. We got connections, and then we got our handy-dandy character sheet. I already have the paper clips on it for all the things that go down. Now, if you're familiar with normal Ironsworn, you'd note that we're missing supplies, and that's because this game, it kind of assumes that like you probably have the base items that you have. It's a modern setting. If supplies are going to be important, then that's something you need to take care of, but they give us these extra ones that if we need to, we can set that up. Yeah, and I'm honestly wicked impressed by Eulogy. Miracle M has done an amazing job with the whole game. The PDF looks gorgeous. Definitely go check out the creator and give this stuff a try if you think it's really up your alley. But yeah, let's do this. That is a city sheet. We will ignore that for now. We'll put the world sheet up there too. I don't know what's going on. Alrighty. Background. Imagine what a character did during her mortal life. On the top part of your sheet, write down occupation in life. But okay. So we start with background and then do that. We need a name. Normally start with a name. Survival. What's is identity last? Huh. Interesting. Normally identity is sooner. Okay. So yeah, we'll start with background. I was kind of thinking, like, I wasn't too sure what I wanted to make her occupation. Is there an occupation table by chance? Well, let's see. This is the reference book. Pay the price, action rolls, flowcharts, matches, actions, suffering. Wow. They have one for everything. Okay. Conscious, setbacks, missions, connections, combat experience. Oh, oracles. Here we go. Action, description, theme, name, names, first look, character goal, disposition, characteristic. Oh, mortal occupation. Okay. Okay, so where's our dice? Let's do it. First roll of the game. 44. A journalist. Okay. Yeah. Fuck a journalist. Yeah, let me just write that down. Yeah. I'll be a journalist. And then, turning her. Okay. Your character died a few years ago. Decide who turned her and how it happened. You may use the following tales as inspiration or roll on them. So let's see. Who are they to you? We got 10 here. I really hope my head isn't clipping in. It probably isn't. If it is, whatever. Someone under your guidance, they looked up to you in admiration and aspired to be more like you. They may have been, let's see, someone you hated, service provider. Let's see, colleague or contact, acquaintance, complete stranger, mentor, a lover, great friend, relative. I kind of want to go with complete stranger. That classic, oh, I've been watching you. I also kind of want to roll. All right, we'll roll and see what we get. 10. Yeah, I don't like relic. We're not gonna do that. Very important reminder when playing a solo RPG: the rules are made up, and books aren't cops. So do whatever you want. So we are going to go. Yeah. So over here, I'm just gonna. Where would I write that? Like, they didn't put a spot. Progenitor, reason for turning. Oh, okay. The next one was why did they turn you? Yeah. Yeah, we'll roll for that one. 39. They did make you suffer or punish you for something. Okay. So we'll write in as punishment. And so here should write down. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we gotta write the name of the vampire. So here we go. Oracles. Over 50 woman, under 50 man. 96. So it's a man, and 26. His name was Carlos. And I think Carlos turned us because we found out vampires were real. Yeah, we found out vampires were real, and Carlos was like, "Yeah, not you're good enough that we're not gonna murder you outright, but we're gonna make you a vampire." And real and apparent age. Let's go with apparent age. We'll go with 22. I think that's pretty. And then we've been a vampire for at least 5 years. I think we should go on the high end of that. I think because like I got an idea first. I got an idea for the game already, but we're gonna wait until we get to like making the missions and stuff and like that. So under that, I think it makes sense if it's 5 years from being done. So that's like what, 7? Yeah, that's 7. 27. And then let's see. Survival. Oh wait, we forgot something. Write down an aspect that reflects what she was most skilled at in life. Okay, so let's go to the aspects. Aspects. Let's see here. Oh, am I in the frame? I don't want my face in the frame. No one wants to look at that. Academics, artistry, computer, driving, empathy, fame, factions, fighting, gunnery, homemaking, larceny, well, obviously we have to go with investigation. So yeah, investigation. It gets a circle. And then I think do we get to pick one of these? Ah, there we go. Again, I wish I had this as an actual book. I should have done this with a game I have a book for, but I was really excited to play this game. I had gone looking for a Vampire the Masquerade like solo game or like solo rules, and because I had been dicking around with Ironsworn, I had that thought, and I was so happy to find this, and it was so surprising. I've read through the rules a couple times, and just the way everything works is so it makes me happy. It's so awesome. Um, uh, let's see here. Write down an aspect that reflects what she was most skilled at. Okay, so we just write that down. And then I guess we grab those later. Oh, we grab them here. Okay. Let's see here. We get to pick 3 gifts. Then natural powers and things represent. If you choose the Daywalker Blight, you start with no gifts. Okay. We're not doing that. And write down aspect that reflects her means of survival in undeath. New occupation. The new occupation skills from her past life. Position in a faction or other mental training. If the aspect reflects training in rituals or cult. Okay. We should write down what's her home. Ooh, okay. Wait, where's that go? Oh, it goes over here. Okay, okay. Let us, yes, let's go, let's pick our gifts. Let's do that. So, gifts. Animal stuff, mental control, decay, haunt. I kind of... Would control be too easy to take? Like, I know in Vampire the Masquerade, dominate, like, one-word commands aren't that great, but I've seen it work really well. Let's see. Oh, we need to have the pretty one. Yeah, magnetism. Yeah, you can emulate an aura of majesty, drawing all attractions to yourself, inclining others. I have to take the pretty trait, obviously. Um, kind of like shade. That's pretty fun. Vision, a person's aura, history on exclamation. What's... Oh, that's it for that. Okay. So, what we got? Animal stuff, control, decay, haunt. Okay, lightness is speed. So max. Let's get shade. Shade is like, let's read more into that. You can command shadows to create darkness, distractions, and more. Roll with mind. On a failure, you spend 1 blood to reroll any dice. Ooh, you can solidify the objects. What else here? You can stare into something's shadow and force to reveal a secret through gestures. Interesting. All right, and let's veil. You can make objects disappear from sight or memory. Roll mine. Ooh, let's go with veil. Am I saying that right? I can't read very well sometimes. I don't know words. English is hard. It's only my first language. Yeah, so that is our gifts. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. That's our gifts. And then we need to pick one more aspect. Another aspect. And I think we socialization kind of jumps out at me. Let's see. If it's appropriate for the aspect that reflect carrying yourself in a pick for a social setting. I think investigation, yeah. Wired aspect. Yeah, I think. Ooh. What about seduction though? We already have the hot ability. What if we were hotter? No, no. Let's go with socialization. I think uh, that she survived her punishment turning by being incredibly social and likable. So that way, other can I keep wanting to say kindred because I'm so used to Vampire the Masquerade. Um, can I get away with that? Let me know in the comments if it bothers people and they'd rather me use Vampire, I will. But yeah, if I can get a the our Vampire, she was a journalist, so she's probably already good at socialization a bit, but just the idea that like after she was turned, she just got really good at the social game of the vampires, where you know people just like her. That idea of, yeah, people just really like her, and I don't know why it name is at the end, but it is kind of backwards the way I do it. I normally start with a name, like I roll on a chart or something, like, yeah, this is the name of the character. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking it. Ooh, okay, then home. Um, we are not going to do that yet because I actually had an idea, and I think one of the first missions is that like the character is going to a new city, and she has to like get a home, like she has to get a haven. So we're gonna figure that out when we start actually playing the game. That's gonna be what she does. So we now assign the attributes: +1, +0, +0, +0, -1 across the 4 attributes. And I think mind was important, and that yeah, I think we'll go with mind. And then charm will be +0, and then soul, please. Yeah, and we'll go -1 for body. We're not a fighty gal. We're gonna socialize. We're gonna get other people to do our fighting for us. I think that's the move. We're gonna get people to do the fighting for us. So there's that, and then yes, her identity. Um, looks and vibe. Ooh, is there a roll chart for looks and vibe? Would that would okay. Okay, we have places, ambience, rumors. Ooh, love me a good rumor chart. Ooh, faction stuff, district types, story, locations, vampire power, reveal, discover characteristics. Uh, maybe we can go with characteristics, like looks and vibe. Kind of thinking like a punk sort of vibe. Uh, yeah, let's go punk. Uh, jean jacket, fish nets. Uh, yeah, jean jacket, fishnet. That like, yeah, there we go. It's that's kind of her vibe. That's a vibe, right? That's everybody's vibe. Everyone loves that. I don't know anyone that hates that. And then possessions, list the most important belongings. Think. Okay, so our most important belongings. We need a car. Very red. Muscle car. We can change this later. If you have an idea, comment below. I might change it later if I don't think of one. That. I think duffel bag full of clothes is going to be important. Like, if she needs different outfits to wear to stuff and do stuff. So yeah, that feels important for her. And like, I could make like a check, at for something and see if she has like if she needs to like wear specific kind of clothes to something. I need something to drink. 1 second. I apologize. I wanted to get Code Red Mountain Dew for this because of the vibes, but my convenience store didn't have any. What else? If we think of other important like objects for her, then we can put those down. Name. And we already decided that we're playing a lady vampire, so let's roll. 20. Celeste. Yeah. Celeste. Yeah. Yeah. There's that, and then connection. We start with the one with our progenitor. So let's write Carlos. Sharing consists of a primary role in your character's life, and on death, if the relationship is emotional, give it a title of affection. If it is more professional, give them expertise. And bloodied by them for the connection. Okay. One with another. Keep leaning in, don't I? Really. All right, so we're bloodied by them. We have to give them an expertise because we have a. I think. Do we have a thing for that? Description, theme, occupation, disposition. Ooh, connection. Hell yeah, connection. Cool. 7. Firearms. Okay, so there we go. Firearms. Carlos. Progenitor. I spelt that horribly wrong. Etor. Etor. It's an I, not an E. I was right the first time. Alrighty, and then rank both connections according to their nature. Okay, so wait, what? So the primary role in the character's life and on life, if the relationship is emotional. Yeah, I definitely think our progenitor is more like a boss. Um, um, is that? Wait. How do we have a progress track? How would that work? Is it like getting closer to them? Well, I feel like our Carlos is getting before. He doesn't like us. He doesn't like us. We're a useful tool. Yeah, yeah. Use me as a useful tool. And then the other character who plays the opposite role of Adrenal. Emotional Adrenal is professional, vice versa. This can be a vampire or immortal. We'll make this one like a 3. And she's gonna be affection. And is this one also bloodied? Am I bloodied to them? Am I bloodied to them? No, no. Okay, this can be a vampire or ooh. Do we make this? Do we make them immortal? Do we make them our friend? Do we just have like a friend? Maybe no. But since Carlos is a dude, I feel like the affectionate one should be a lady. So 66 gets us the name of Mira. It's a lovely name. Mira. And let's see here. Relationships, mortal occupations. Yeah, what's affection supposed to be like? Give it a title of affection? Oh, like uh I think Mira is our friend. She's our friend. She's our friend. A little distant. And then notes my first vampire friend. I think Mira might have like taken pity on us and like helped like us kind of figure it out more, as Carlos just kind of was like, nah, you're a vampire now, fuck you, sort of scenario. And then finishing touches is max rush is 10. And then base rush is 2. And then everything gets set to 5. Oh. And then blood is set to 4 because we spend 1 every day. Okay, so we have to keep track of days passing. Never fully satisfied after waking. Alrighty. There we go. So that's Celeste, and we got our progenitor and Mira. Who is our friend? Yeah. And then I think the next step is to start the city sheet. Oh, good. That's where factions go. Alrighty. So I should have printed these probably bigger. You probably can't read them at all. I can barely read them. Name, what's city officially called? Founded in year century historical period economy. This is the main industry and economy activity. Climate. Language highlights. Ugly side. What makes them? Okay. So. What do we got in here? What do we got? Location. Okay, we got places, secret locations. Okay, things for districts. That's good. Rumors, ambience. Okay, so we don't have anything for city names. This is hard. I'm bad names. I am very bad at city names. Do I have any? No, I don't have any random charts over there. That would be helpful. That would be too easy. I'll figure it out. You know what? Comment what you think the city name should be, and I will figure it out later. Languages, we'll just do English. This is gonna be in America because I live there. It's probably gonna be in the Northeast. Should I just write Boston? Do I just make it Boston and then fill in found in later? Boston, Mass, economy. Boston, like I'm gonna go with white collar. Yeah, just white collar work. Climate, New England, because New England sucks. It's either too hot or it's too fucking cold. Oh, actually, that's even better for climate. Either too hot or too cold. Yeah. So, that just that good old like it's never quite nice out. You need a jacket or it's you sweating like it's never just right. And then why do mortal lure mortals in this city? Work, I guess. Yeah. Work and night life. Yeah, that feels right. And then why do people leave? Uh, did I put roads? Which say the roads? Driving, driving in Boston. Is there a thing for ugly side? There's something I can do for that. No, no, no. Come on. Yeah, there's nothing I can do for that. Crime. Why do we just put generic crime? Crime. That's why people leave. It's crime. All right, there's that. Then districts is in districts which are significant, but not a place to an area. They have no definite size and may encompass one or more neighborhoods. General information district, of course. The general information on your game's history recorded on the city's size of your world sheet. To begin, district's name, which faction, type, or key place, which your character usually feeds. Okay, so we need districts, but I think the districts are gonna come later. Like, there's one faction we need, I think, and that's gonna be the faction that we're from. Because I think we're a new vampire coming into the city. Celeste is been sent here by Carlos to get like a beachhead into the city, so that way Carlos's faction can like enter. So let's do that. Let's make that faction. Where is faction? And this faction values 11 assassins. Assassins. Let's go with skilled operators. And we'll say Carlos is the leader of this. Home district, other districts. I don't know. We'll go NA. Ooh, Ooh, do we have a section for? Oh, we do. We do. We have a section for our faction. We need a name. Do we have a faction name generator? We don't. Yeah, faction name generator. What do I got over here? I got shit. I got this. I got RyderOnStorm. Let's try this. Let's try and use this. Cause I got something I can use, don't I? Settlement name, character name. They're not. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Yeah, it's probably in the other ones that has that. Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Ooh, what about my down scroll one? Journey, counters, folks. Aspect, terrain. Nope. That doesn't have anything helpful. I really should have looked for something for. Okay. What if we go with what if we roll for descriptor or theme? 61. 61. The theme for 61 is novelty. Novelty? No, let's try again. 34. Fun. Description? 77. Subversive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and name that because I will need to get some name. I'm gonna need a book of random charts that I can use for everything. I'll have to try and take a look and find that. But yeah, we're gonna discover these factions, I think, as we go through, because I think the whole idea is that like we've been sent in and we got to get the lay of the land. We've been given very little info. I think Carlos is trying to sell us up to fail. So let's put our missions in. How about that? So first mission. Source of inspiration, duties, goals, skills. Does your backstory hang on a looming threat or unresolved issue? First mission, story not necessarily they're on death, but might be connected. Yeah. Let's see. Makes mission good. Set the scene. Prologue means rest. Commit to a mission. Next steps after completing a mission. Ask questions. React development. Keep the game going, and then this is all that stuff. Okay, so we're done with this. I've got ideas. So, okay, so we are Celeste. We are coming into the city of Boston. No, do I want to do Boston? I want New England. Like I want New England sort of vibe. You know what? Yeah, Boston sets the scene. No, we're not going to be Boston. Let's not be Boston. We are a vague New England city. Let's go with Boston. I'm awful at names. Names are so hard. You know what? I'm going to pick a different name, but it's going to be uh North West USA. That's where we are. We're in the wait. Nope. Connor, you fool. You buffoon. Absolute buffoon. It's Northeast. You've lived here your whole life. There we go. Okay, so yeah. I'm definitely gonna need a name generator. But so yeah, we have been sent here by Carlos, our progenitor, our sire, our vampiric dad, who mostly did this to clown on us, I think. And we are going to go in on mission sheet. We are going to start with 3 missions. The top mission, objective, create a beach head 4, and that's where we'll put that name in. This is going to be a rank 3, sworn to Carlos. The next one is rank 2, and I think this one should be to nope. Ooh, wait. Aha! This makes sense now. Why they're like this. Okay. And I think the next one will be rank 2, and it's going to be to Mira. Mira, and it's find, locate Mira's missing ghouls. And the idea is like Carlos has sent us to create a beachhead. Mira was the scouting thing, but her ghouls are missing, so they're not there. And then we're going to make a rank 1. Establish our self. Nope, that's selves. Ourself in. Sworn to me. This is our own thing. So we have 3 ranks of these, and these are the main quests that we're gonna do. So, you know, we've got one to our friend, we've got one to Carlos, and I think they're gonna be like the same faction, sort of dealio. And we're gonna do that, and we're gonna try and get out there. I think this sheet is supposed to have like the abilities that I get from my gifts and aspects. I'll have to look into that, and when I do, I'll get that figured out. And I'm also going to look for a new. I'm going to look for some more things. Maybe I'll go check some other YouTubers out and go see what they got. But I definitely I need that name generator for stuff. I may need a few of those. I am so bad at that, but I think this is pretty good. We got our world truths. We got our city sheet started. I want to do a little exploration as we go. We have Celeste, our former journalist turned skilled operator. And I think that's gonna be it for today. Hope you all had fun listening to me ramble and go over this, but we've catch me next time. Like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you want to do, and have a nice day.